This is the Two Guys Take Podcast. Gaming, music, and more with your hosts, Mike and Adam. Roll the tape.
It's rolling.
It's rolling.
It's rolling, mate.
It's rolling.
It's rolling, mate.
Episode 37.
Mm-hmm. Episode
Ooh,
37.
I'm liking it.
Almost 40.
Almost 40. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We started a little over a year ago,
Yes.
right? So,
Correct.
I mean, we were kind of almost not really did one a week, but I mean, we're pretty close.
No, we missed like almost 2 months at one point.
Did we? Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn it. Son of a biscuit.
I mean, nothing we can
Listen,
do about it now.
but we're
It's
here,
in the
though.
past.
It's in the past. Exactly.
Yes.
In the past.
100%.
100%. So this weekend we went to this Music in the Parks festival with my students to
Ooh,
compete.
okay. Oh yeah, you
So-
mentioned that.
Yeah, we had to get up really early. Unfortunately, it rained most of the day in the park, so we were kind of drenched. But
Just started raining here about 10 minutes ago.
yeah, same here. I went to just pick up my daughter, and we came back. It was
It's
pouring.
fucking wicked fucking thunderstorm.
wicked stamps. But so I go to the school. I had to be at the school by 6 a.m. So I get up early. I travel. I'm like, I got to get a coffee. Let me stop at the deli. Now, you know the deli.
Christ
And
almighty.
For those of you that this is the first time you're listening to the Two Guys Take, I have a deli that I go to that,
This is a recurring theme.
yeah, recurring theme. So anyway, I go to the deli. I'm like, can I get a large coffee, milk, no sugar? And I'm like, you know what? I'll take an egg bagel, put a little bit of cream cheese on it. Okay. So she goes and she does her thing. She wraps it up. I go into the car. I'm back. I'm headed to school. I open up. I take a sip of my coffee. Nicey nice. I take the bagel out. It's super
Nicey
soft.
nice.
I'm excited. I look at the bagel and I'm like, wow, that's pretty light. Nice job. I take a bite. It's freaking butter. What? Cream cheese butter. It's not even close. It's not even close. And then I was like, and I expected the cream cheese taste, right? So now when I'm tasting it, I'm like, oh, this what the hell is this?
Ladies and gentlemen,
son of
this
a-
here is called not learning your lesson. I have
Dude,
no
a
sympathy.
bagel
I have no
with cream
sympathy.
cheese. It's not
I have no sympathy
rocket
for you.
science.
I have no
Oh,
sympathy for you, though.
God.
You know full well that this deli has
Oh,
a
my
problem with speed and accuracy, and you still go there.
Dude, it
Get
was
out, like-
5:45 in the morning.
You know what I think you need to do? Start your own fucking deli.
I might have to.
Do it.
Uh,
Just
Listen.
quit your job. Open a place right next door to this place.
Right, exactly, right next door, and then say, "This deli sucks. Come to mine."
Yes,
Good
exactly. Exactly.
Promote it as we don't mess up orders.
Yes, like make.
And she was excited to see me. I walked in.
Of
she's
course,
like, "How
she
you
was
doing, buddy?
excited to
How you
see you
doing, buddy?
because you're the
How
only
you
schmuck
doing?
that still goes there every single day.
How you doing, buddy?
They've driven
doing,
all
buddy?
their other business out of town. You're the only guy that still comes and gets
Freaking
an
so-
inaccurate order every single day.
So pissed. Oh my
Like,
god!
think about how much lower your blood pressure would probably be if you didn't go to that deli anymore.
I
and
know,
went
right?
to a different one.
Oh my god! Yeah, but I went there on what was it, Thursday last week? I didn't bring lunch on Thursday last week, and I went and I got a nice wrap, and it was delicious, perfect. But you know who made it? The owner. It was
She
right.
just- she
It was
just walked by
accurate. It was
themselves.
beautiful. It was a beautiful sandwich. It was beautiful. I get this girl, teenage girl, whatever, high school, I don't know, college. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Good morning. What can I get for you? I'd like a coffee, milk, no sugar, and an egg bagel with cream cheese.
Now I wonder. This begs the question:
Butter.
Had you asked for a bagel with butter, would she have put cream cheese on it?
She may have. Who knows? You know when you just expect to taste something and then you bite into it and it's not what you asked for or
Throw
what you
all your
thought it was going to be.
expectations out the window, but
Oh my
brother,
God.
because it's just it's never gonna live up to what you think it should.
Oh, it was terrible.
You're 90%
Terrible
of
start
the
to the
time
day.
you go there, you're disappointed, and
I
then
was
we're the ones who have to hear about it.
I was pissed. Oh my God.
Not you.
No, I never get pissed. I'm a very even keeled temper person.
You're drinking your fancy water there. You forgot to put your pinky up.
Sorry, my Pellegrino. Listen, I want to start a new segment.
Okay.
This is my segment now.
Perfect. I like
It's called
that.
Grind My Gears.
Okay. All right.
Okay. You know what grinds my gears?
You kind of stole that from Peter Griffin, but
Did I?
yeah, that's it. That was
What?
a Family Guy thing.
Really? I had no idea.
Peter Griffin was on the news, and he had a segment called "You Know What Grinds My Gears."
Oh, really? I had no idea.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it. You know what grinds my gears? Why is it that anytime I try, or this is probably not just me. I mean, it's definitely everyone. When you call a company,
I don't call anybody.
an establishment, you can't get a person. You can't get a freaking person. You got to press 1, 7, 12, 13, 24, 86, 52.
Well,
And then maybe
your
you'll get a
dial pad
person.
has an 86 and a 52.
Listen, I don't know. It might. But, and then you have to jump through all these hoops, all these menus to get to a person. And then even that takes forever. And you still don't get a person.
Here's what the problem is.
And I don't want to hear the crap. Wait, before you explain. Okay. I don't want to hear this freaking pandemic and the jobs and all this nonsense, because this was happening way before freaking COVID and all this nonsense. So that is invalid. So don't come at me with your pandemic short-staffed nonsense.
By the way, if you're out there in podcast land merely listening to this, I invite you to YouTube to watch, so you can see how passionate and emphatic Mike is about being inconvenienced. Like, and it happens to him so much, I almost feel like he brings it on himself at this point. Either way, check us out on YouTube. The link will be down below.
Oh, link down below. That's right.
We make sure you hit that subscribe button too, because we are really trying to get to 100, so we can just tell you youtube.com/the2guys take. But anyway, also what I was going to say is, I think what we need is just an entire world tailor-made for Mike.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's what.
No, because you're trying to. Do you call anyone?
No, I don't call anybody unless I have to.
Yeah, but when you have to call somebody or call something,
I guess that's true. Nobody really calls anybody unless they have to. That was a stupid thing to say.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm not just picking up the phone like, hey, Samsung, I just called to say what's up. You know what I mean? No, I have a problem with my freaking TV. I need some help. I need some customer service. I need something. And I'm not getting anything except menu. 17 options to try to get to somebody to direct my call. And I'm still.
So wait, did you already say who this was? Or are you going to publicly out this company?
I'm not going to. No, I'm not. It's more than one company, first of all. And here's another example. So I have to get in touch with my retirement system for something, right? So I go to the website, I get the phone number, and I call. Now, first of all, I was ecstatic that I actually found the phone number. Okay, because sometimes you go to a website, you can't even find the phone number. So it's like, good luck even trying to get in touch with them. So I call, it goes right to a voicemail, and it says, please leave a detailed message. We'll call you back in 5 to 10 business days. What? What do you mean 5 to 10 business days? I need an answer now. I need stuff done. I can't. I grinds my gears.
Okay, now listen. I feel like we need to have like an episode where we call a company.
Oh, we totally should.
Like just we'll route the sound, we'll route the call right in, and we'll call a company, and I don't know.
Prove my point. Yes.
Yeah, prove your point, I guess, or just fuck with them.
Oh,
That's what I was saying.
just pranks. All of a sudden,
We'll
two guys take pranks.
We're just going to turn into the Jerky Boys. Just scratch that idea. Well, that one, we'll take that, post it off the wall.
Oh man, it's just so frustrating. It's just so frustrating trying to get in touch with something. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be calling, what do you call it? Sirius Radio or Samsung or Apple or whatever.
Oh, Apple is the worst.
I had a problem with a printer a while ago. Oh my God, you had to see that fiasco. It was nuts. trying to get in touch with somebody, and actually somebody who could like.
Well, see, that's my
thing. The problem too.
I don't have the patience to call somebody, so I won't put myself in your situation where I'm trying to call somebody and I'm getting the runaround. I've been down that road. I won't do it anymore. I just go straight to Google. There is, if you have a problem, the internet can solve it. Like, obviously not every problem in your life the internet can solve, but if you need to fix something or whatever. My computer blue screen of death the other day. I'm not a computer scientist or an IT repairman, but I got my computer fixed without having to call some jackass to be like, have you unplugged it and plugged it back in, sir?
Right. Did you turn it off for 30 seconds?
I don't have time for that. I figured out the problem by a series of Google searches. I was back up and running in an hour and a half.
I mean, but it's more like a question with like billing or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm not calling. Usually, like you said, I'll Google something and just to figure.
I'll answer all your billing questions
if it's something that I
right
can't.
now. You ready?
Or if I can't fix it,
I'll answer all your billing questions right now.
Okay.
Whatever your bill says, pay that.
Right. Sometimes no.
And well, I mean, it could be like the cable. My cable bill, notorious for this. Okay, send you a bill in the mail. It's got one total on it.
Right.
Then you check the app. It's got another total on it.
Oh, yeah.
Then you check the website, and it has a third total. So I always just pay the lowest one.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah, every time.
It's a total scam.
Yeah,
it's a total scam.
It doesn't work like that anymore. It's now it's all very, I think they got smacked around a little bit about that by the people.
Oh yeah.
But
all of a sudden your like cable bill goes up and they don't notify you either.
No. Well, they do.
Oh no.
But you got to read about it when you sign up for your cable contract, because that's what they'll get you with that. It'll be like $99.99 for the first 6 months, and then it's like, and then you read the fine print and it's like, but we raise your prices 10% every second year or something like that.
Or like double or triple. I had a cable bill and it went up by like $70. I was like, what the hell is this? So again, I call 18,000 menus. 1, 7, 12, 16, 32. Pressing the buttons. You want this call? You want a person? Do you want a live person? Yeah, I want a live. Can I just dial 0? They should just have an option when you call a company, just dial 0. And I do that sometimes. I just start jamming 0. I want an operator. I want a person live. I don't want to hear the automated chick making all these choices. No.
This episode will be titled Fired Up.
Fired up.
Because you're fired up.
Oh my God. It just drives me nuts. I can't take it.
I have since forgot about everything that I thought about talking about on this podcast.
Oh man.
Your fire got me all worked up.
I know. I'm getting everybody worked up. I'm telling you, people are going to relate to this. They're going to be like, you're damn right, Mike.
You're going to be like, Mike, Listen, stop going to delis and put the phone down.
And put the. Oh man, that deli really set me off, man. It put me in a bad mood.
Telling you, open your own deli. That's the solution to every problem you have with a business is to start your own.
Listen, I always thought about like doing a restaurant or something like that.
I have too. It's been a very small thought because I'm no cook.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to work much harder than I'm working right now. So, owning a restaurant, man, that's a tough gig.
So that's the thing. I wouldn't mind working a little bit harder than I do right now.
Oh, I do.
I mean, I work hard, but it's not like I have work like a labor intensive job.
Right.
I would like to work more with my hands.
Okay.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
I should be a hand model. I can't. I have ugly hands. Ugly hands and chubby fingers. Like sausages.
Like sausages? Like, yeah.
Every time
like
I eat a hot
sausages?
dog, I accidentally bite my finger because I think it's a hot dog.
That's not good.
It's not true either. It's a lie.
Oh,
you know what is true, though? And we can cue the sound effect for this one.
Cue the sound effect.
Now, this is useless information.
Ooh.
And I can't remember where I learned this. But it's weird. And it's useless. Well, that's for sure. Grasshoppers. They have ears on their stomach. Yep.
Grasshoppers have ears on their stomach.
A pair of membranes that vibrate in response to sound waves are located on either side of the first abdominal segment tucked under the wings.
It's actually an ear, though?
The simple eardrum, called the tympanal, the way it's spelled, it looks like anal.
Okay.
The tympanal organ allows the grasshopper to hear songs of its fellow grasshoppers.
Interesting.
On their stomach. It makes sense because if you look at a grasshopper's head, it's all eyes, nose, and mouth.
Right.
And antennae.
Right.
And we all know that those aren't for hearing. Those are for feeling.
Feeling, right.
And sensing, much like I'm doing right now. Listen, if you're not subscribed on YouTube, you didn't see what I just did there.
Right. You have to subscribe on YouTube. So
and yes, I do know that we're backed up on YouTube uploads, but hey, we're just a 2-man operation here. Give us a break. All right, we'll get there.
So
think about this though. Okay. I just thought about this. Grasshoppers. Now I know they don't have sexual relations in the normal way that we do. I think there's an egg in a pollinate or what do they call it? I can't remember like a germination. What do they call that whenever the egg in the fertilization situation?
Yeah. Right.
There's another name for that. Anyway, imagine if they had sex like normal. Their ears are right down by it. They would hear the sounds are just right there. I don't know how I can handle that.
Yeah, that might be.
But luckily, the grasshoppers don't have to deal with that. Yeah, all they have to listen to is the ridiculous, annoying chirps that they do.
Well, grasshoppers chirp?
It's like a...
I mean, it's not a cricket.
It's not like a cricket chirp.
Grasshoppers chirp?
Hold on a second. It's
never heard of such a thing.
Maybe a chirp was the wrong...
They make noise? They make sound?
Yeah, bro.
I can't find that hard to believe.
Well,
they must if they have ears. Didn't you say it was for mating? No.
Yeah, I mean it's communication. Every noise you hear from a creature is for communication.
Right. No, I understand that.
It's like a ticking almost.
Huh. And how do they produce that sound?
They rub their
they rub their legs?
Like their legs, they come up in that little big elbow looking thing.
Right.
It's almost like their knees, and it's just rubbing them together real fast. Listen, the visuals on this episode are unreal. Get yourself to YouTube. I'm not gonna stop saying it. Okay.
You have to.
Wow. This is just unreal. What an episode. What a visual masterpiece. I should have worn a tighter fitting shirt, but that's beside the point.
I got my MTV shirt.
And I wore a respirator all day, so
Why?
my beard is like uneven.
Oh, from sanding still? Dude, when are you finishing that?
Fuck off with that. I got literally like 20 minutes I have like 40 minutes of sanding left to do, and I had to stop so I could wash myself and get my kid off the bus. I was very upset about it. Had I not eaten lunch, I would have finished today.
What did you have for lunch?
What
Anything good?
I had a breakfast sandwich from the gas station.
All right.
Like a made to order thing. It wasn't like a pre-made, been sitting there all
Did they get it
morning.
right?
Yeah, they get it right every time.
Unbelievable. See what I'm saying? I just got to go to a gas station and get a bagel with cream cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Sheetz.
bagel was, and the bagel was like
you have
so.
Sheetz up in New York?
Oh, the big what?
You have Sheetz up in New York?
No, we don't have. Mm-mm.
We have them here. I could walk there if I wanted to, but I'm fat and lazy, so I don't.
DoorDash it.
We are not sponsored by Sheetz. However,
We should be.
however,
Listen, we got to get a sponsor up in here. What's
I
happening?
mean,
We need to start reaching out.
I wouldn't say that our numbers really would be too appealing to too many sponsors just yet.
Okay.
But hey, everybody out there in podcast land, you guys over on YouTube, hey, YouTube, tell your friends about us.
Tell them.
Say, hey, there's these couple idiots that I watch online. They do like a half hour a week. It's really not that long of a commitment. Let's just go check them out.
Right.
They sometimes do funny stuff. Sometimes they don't. Mike gets fired up. I tell nonsense, useless information. Tell your friends.
I need a sound effect for my little grind my gears.
That's what I was thinking. I got this whole Stream Deck thing because I used to be a streamer, and I'm gonna integrate that, put all my sound effects on that, and use it as a soundboard for the podcast.
Yeah, I have one too. I should.
Yeah, we should be integrating more. We can't get it out of hand though. We don't want to be like
No,
clown
it can't
car
be too
over
crazy.
here and just sound effect nonsense.
Yeah, no.
Definitely not. We don't want to do that stuff. What
I should've
grinds
known
my
that.
gears, baby.
I should have known that was coming.
Oh man. Yeah. So that's
Now-
what grinds my gears, man.
Back to you were talking about coffee.
Yeah.
What exactly
Mhm.
is the benefit of putting milk in your coffee and nothing else?
Well, I don't like the sweetness of so.
I get that. I get that.
Right.
But you'd almost be better off just drinking it black.
Well, I like a little bit of it takes a little bit of the edge off of the coffee.
I will argue that milk does nothing but make your coffee taste a little bit worse.
I don't think
It's
it makes
like-
it taste
to
worse.
me, it's the same as like putting water in your coffee.
No, definitely not.
Milk, just milk. Like if you put like a little
Yeah.
cream in it, it's different.
Well, I'll do cream too. But milk too. Like I use whole milk, so I'm not putting like skim milk in there. Skim milk that's like basically putting water in your coffee.
I would argue that all milk would be
No, I think whole milk is as close as you're going to get to cream.
because I mean
Obviously,
I
cream,
don't
half and
prefer
half.
to, but I will drink coffee black. It doesn't bother me.
I'll drink it black every once in a while,
But
but
like
not often.
And there are times where I have just put a splash of milk in my coffee,
Mhm.
and I'm like, this is just like drinking a black coffee, but a little bit like less intense.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of the edge off. You know what I mean?
What's
It
the-
takes a little bit of the bitterness out of the
I
coffee.
need that. I need that edge though. I want that cup of coffee to grab me by the sack and just be like, "It's fucking go time, brother." You know,
Sometimes.
that's
So
what that's-
what kind of roast do you drink? Do you drink like a dark roast,
well.
like a robust type coffee, or
I typically on
because
the
that'll just
daily
grab you right under the freaking carriage and just
on
pull
the
you in?
on the daily, I drink like a slightly bolder medium roast. because it's happy medium between what my wife and I like,
Okay.
because it just gets out of hand buying two different coffees.
Yeah, for sure.
Because one of us will always forget to buy our coffee, and then have to use the other person's coffee,
Right.
and it's like, no, that just doesn't work. So we just found a happy medium.
Gotcha. And what kind of coffee is it?
It is Wild Mountain Blueberry.
Oh,
Keurig.
the Keurig one?
That's what's Green Mountain Coffee.
Oh, it's Green Mountain coffee. Green Mountain coffee is good.
Yeah.
I do the blueberry, what do you call it? Not Nantucket, New England. The New
Every
England.
once in a while, though, I'll get a
Oh,
nice
that shit is good.
a nice dark roast.
I like a
like,
dark roast.
What the hell is it called? Like death something coffee, Death Wish, deaths. It's a skull and crossbones. It's not. I haven't had that exactly, but
Just get like an espresso blend.
not a big espresso guy.
Yeah, but that's nice and bold, and
But like if I have a
on your chest.
real heavy roast coffee,
Mhm.
I typically would prefer to drink that without any additives, just straight up black
Okay.
coffee, just
All right.
because it's got a real. I like that real rich, robust coffee
Mhm.
flavor.
Yeah, I like that too.
Like
I
if
like
you
that too.
open that coffee bag and it stinks and you can smell it from across the house, you're in for a good time.
Oh, that's good stuff.
It's gonna grab you with two hands, one in each hand,
One-
and it's just gonna be like it's gonna hold it there for a couple of hours, and it's like you're ready.
You're ready. Just wake you right up.
Yeah,
I like that. But I don't put any sugar in my coffee. I don't use like the flavored creamers or anything like that. Cause then that's all you're tasting. Like my sister, I have a friend of mine. My
See, I
sister
drink
too. does the same
flavored
thing.
coffee, so I'll put a little bit. I put a little bit of hazelnut creamer in that blueberry coffee, and
Yeah.
it's a nice little it's a nice mix there.
I feel like it'd be too sweet.
See, I can no. If you're mixing it yourself, you're in control of the sweetness, because I do not like it too sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I won't dump a whole bunch of that shit in there.
No, you can't.
Like
It's
if
like, it's like,
those
do you
little,
really like coffee?
those little like
You know what I mean?
single serve packets that they have
Yeah.
of the cream.
Yeah.
I would say that I had 2 of those. That's
Mhm.
about the amount that I'm putting in my coffee.
Right. Well, that's what I do. When I question people who get like these super sweet, crazy, filled with milk drinks. I'm like, do you really actually like coffee? Because
No, they like
you can't even
candy.
you can't even taste coffee.
Yeah, they like
You're not
candy.
really drinking coffee.
No.
That's not really a coffee drinker.
Now,
You know what I mean? You go to Starbucks and you get these crazy drinks, and
I
it
think
tastes
it
like
was-
pure sugar, like you're eating a
I
candy
think it
bar,
was
like you said.
Annie Ann's Pretzels used to have this, like
Oh, I love
it was
Annie
like
Ann's
a
pretzels.
cafe mocha slushy, and it was
Okay.
like it tasted like coffee and a
Mhm.
little bit of chocolate.
Okay,
I don't know what made me just think about it,
I
but
don't
it was fantastic, and it would have me wired. I'd always get one
know.
like 14 years old at the mall on a Friday night at
Yeah.
like 8 p.m. I'd get one of those.
Yeah,
And they'd
that's
be
no
like, it's
good.
like this tall.
Yeah,
You
right.
just suck the whole thing back.
And you're done.
Yeah.
You're not
drink
going
it
to bed.
fast.
You're not
if
going
not,
to bed till like 3
If you come across the wrong friend, they're going to be like, hey, give me a sip of that. And then you're never going to see it again.
Oh man, no, can't do it. Not that late.
No.
That's why
I
I
had
don't
a-
drink.
I
I
had a-
don't
I had a-
usually drink coffee at night.
I had a coffee at about 4:00 today. That's very atypical for me.
Yeah.
Since I was working hard, busting my ass today, I was like tired and sore, and I'm like, I am drinking this coffee. I don't care.
Do it. Sometimes you need it though. Sometimes I do that too.
I typically drink 1, maybe 2 cups of coffee a day.
Yeah. Yeah, I drink a big mug in the morning.
Get on moving.
I drink a big mug in the morning, but then sometimes in the afternoon, like when it gets to like 1:30, 1:45, I'm like, you know what? I could go for another cup. And we have a Keurig in my office, so if I have to, refresh it, but it's still that tastes like crap. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I
At that point, I'm just drinking water.
Yeah. Same. Well, there you go.
Well, hey, I think that puts us right about at the end of the episode, right at the 30-minute mark. Once again, YouTube. Get on it.
Get on it. And also, by the way, if you like what you hear, share it with a friend. Give us a rating. If you listen to us on Spotify,
leave a comment on YouTube.
Comments are good.
If you like the episode, click that thumbs up, and then just type like "nice." Even that'll do. Sweet, good stuff, fellas. Whatever you want to do.
Grasshoppers have ears?
Because what that does is it helps populate our video in the YouTube algorithm. The more likes, the more comments you have on it earlier on in the life of the video, the better chance you are of getting seen by more people.
This is true. And that's what we want.
And we want to spread the good word of the two guys to the world.
That's right. And
I was thinking today if we know any international folks that we could have on as a guest, have our first international two guys take guest on. I know a couple people.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. Okay. I like it.
I'm hoping for a Canadian because that's, time zones.
Right. I know a couple Canadians. I think
I know a whole pile of Canadians. So most of them live in the United States, though. So I think that might be cheating.
I don't know. It's still Canadian. They're still Canadians.
I think I might identify as a Canadian from here on out.
You got to make sure you get the accent right.
So, hey, make sure you head on over to YouTube there and check out the Two Guys Take podcast. Not too much hockey in there, but, feel free to leave a comment and tell us if you want us to talk some hockey, and then we'll do it up for you there, okay? Don't forget to stop at Timmy Hortons and grab yourself a
sound like you're from
coffee.
Fargo.
I don't know.
I don't think that's a Canadian accent.
Okay, I'm not going to identify as a Canadian.
Good job.
Still a grasshopper.
All righty.
All right, we'll see you guys next week. All right?
Yeah. All right.
All right.